Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Quick takes on life's practicalities. If you put a gun to my head and said, "Okay, Nemko, you got all these sections in your book, favorites. I don't have time for all that. Tell me your one best idea from each section and do it in just a few lines each. If you don't, bang!" Well, I don't want to die, so from the section, The Secrets to My Success, I try to make the most of each minute. I'm ever asking myself, is this a wise way to use my time? And if so, is this a time-effective way to do it? On stress management. Is there a way for you to spend more time doing what you're good at and enjoy? Like outsource your least favorites to an intern or a person Friday, a personal assistant? My money secrets. Don't overspend. Instead, invest in low-cost index funds, such as my favorites, all of which are Vanguard funds because they're low expenses, their growth fund, their emerging markets fund, and for lower volatility, their life strategy funds. 401ks and IRAs are tax-deferred, which allow you to earn on your earnings. Compounding is what Einstein called the eighth wonder of the world. Having a doable amount automatically invested from your paycheck avoids your trying to time the market. You see, many people are tempted to buy when the price is high and sell when low, which of course is the opposite of what makes you money. Note, by the way, I am not a licensed financial advisor. Those are personal opinions. What I actually use from 12 classic self-help books. Tie your goal to something you wouldn't want to do without. For example, if you want to walk for 20 minutes after work, only eat dinner after you've walked. A second tip, blaming others or the system often hurts you more than whatever injustice you're blaming. My diet secrets. Most sustainable, just tweak what you already do. Move your danger foods to the back of the cabinet or fridge. Think portion size before serving yourself. At a restaurant, order your favorite lower-calorie entree. Eat just one piece of the free bread. Leave 2 bites on your plate. Share a dessert. From 7 tips to make you happier. Ever think of what you're looking forward to and feel grateful for the good in your life. When you get distracted, make yourself think of something good. Questions my career coaching clients ask me. The most common question, what career is right for me? The short answer, don't overthink. Too many factors can interfere with even a seemingly great choice. It's usually better to just pick the best option you've already considered or that you have an in for. Get started and focus on becoming good at it. What colleges don't tell you. Many of them bury deep in their site's bowels the actual all-in sticker price for 4 years, that many students don't graduate in 4 years, many never graduate, the low freshman to senior growth in key areas like critical thinking, and that the advantage of degree holders in the job market has shrunk. The burdens of intelligence. Find similarly intelligent people, and when interacting with other people, while still using your intelligence, try to make them not feel less than. For example, I can understand why you think that, but I'm wondering if, insert your smarter idea. What do you think? On people watching. Perhaps most revealing are shoes. You see, many people dress to present an image to others, but often they wear shoes for themselves, maybe because they think others are less likely to notice. So, for example, today, I saw someone in the usual Berkeley-Oakland uniform, what I call Soviet gray and protest black grungies. But when I looked down, she was wearing multicolored shoes with spangles. The unseen. I'm fine can be performative, with their reality being far from fine. How to be a compelling speaker. Content is king. Choose only what's important but not obvious to your audience. Script if you need to, but then reduce to one index card. Too much consulting of notes leaches chemistry from your talk. Better to have ums, ahs, and retracements. If anything, those make you seem more authentic. Also, go slow. People need time to process. How hypocritical are you? Well, here's a 2-item test, particularly well suited to people who live where I do, the San Francisco Bay Area. Do you claim to value diversity but live in an enclave and send your kids to a BIPOC-like school? Do you claim to value community but mainly take care of number one? A realist talks romance. Yes, romance isn't hyper-rational, but your partner should score at least a B on these. Kindness, similar sex drive, income earning, lack of a serious, hard-to-fix limitation, and the ineffable, a mutual feeling of love that goes beyond the rational. Protecting yourself against hype, especially if money is involved, respect but suspect. Is a person's kindness intrinsic or likely to gain your trust or obligation? Don't empty your mind. Today, chill and just be are in. Better to keep learning, or as Stephen Covey called it, sharpening your saw. My self-employment secrets? Consider simple, low-investment businesses. For example, sell artisan-made, even if imported from a low-cost country, gifts from a cart in a busy office building lobby. Try it first as a pop-up. Getting unstuck. Take a baby step. That may make the next step clearer. Besides, an object in motion tends to stay in motion. Making this your child's best school year yet. Most important, a school and a teacher that will help your child flower. For example, if you have a bright child, you probably want a school with lots of bright kids, and if possible, a teacher who, despite pressures to focus on low achievers, gives due attention to bright kids. To see if there's a fit, tour classes or ask parents at a PTA meeting. Teen fears. Don't prostitute yourself to get into a notch more selective college. Sure, if you want to feed soup to the homeless, get up at 4 a.m. to ride crew, or take the SAT 3 times, fine. But with regard to your happiness and success, it's probably not worth it. Few people trust me on that, but it's true. Often, greater success and happiness accrue not just from foregoing that notch more selective college, but rather being a big fish in a somewhat less selective pond. Advice to a teenager. Connect with good people, peers, and adults. Growth mainly occurs from one-on-ones and solo activities such as journaling. On owning a dog, choose a sweet one. If on first meeting the dog is skittish, let alone barky, you're safer checking out others. Don't just sing, perform. Even if your personality is restrained, your job as a performer is to be uninhibited, not necessarily for the whole performance, but as appropriate. 5 keys to good acting. Directly on the script, take notes next to most of your lines on what your character wants or is feeling. When rehearsing or performing, take in what your acting partner says before you respond. Acting is reacting. On directing, individualize. Actors differ in how much input they'll accept, but offer it face-savingly. Even if they appear secure, many actors aren't. Also maintain perspective. That idea of yours for an actor just isn't that important. The creative life. Writing, performing, painting, journalism, and so on are great hobbies, but scary long-shot careers. There is a reason the word starving so often adjoins artist. So many arts majors never make enough money from their art to even pay back their student loans, let alone make a sustainable living from it. So, is there at least one thing you want to do more of, less of, or differently from having watched and listened to this? In any event, that's quick takes on life practicalities. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 36 books. Perhaps most relevant to this is How to Do Life, but all 36 are on Amazon. In any event, I thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.